All right, Maria, welcome to Genuine Discussions with the GM. We have a few questions for you. First, can you tell us how long you've worked for the association and what do you do here?
So I've been with the Spring Valley Lake Association for about 17 years, going on 18. I started out just doing the newspaper. That was basically what I was hired for, and to cover events. And then I transitioned into doing administration work and helping out the homeowners, but I still do the SVLA Breeze newspaper.
Awesome. So here's one of the questions that we have. When do members have to be with their guests?
Okay, so property owners or members with the ID photo cards should be with their guests on the weekends, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, any holidays or any of our event days that require cards.
Awesome. So what should a member do if they require more guest passes?
Okay, so if you need a few more guest passes, you can request up to 6 one-day guest passes. And we can do the one days as long as it doesn't fall on an event day of ours, like the concert at the beach. We don't do one days at the concerts. And you can do that 4 times a year. So you can get up to 6 one days, and with your own 4, that would give you 10 guest passes for anybody that's 9 years old and up. So guest passes are just generally for anyone 9 and older.
Gotcha. So if I had a few family members coming up like 4 times a year, is what you're saying is a resident can basically request to the association. So how would they go about doing that?
They just come into the office whenever we're open, which is Tuesday through Friday. We're here 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Okay.
And they can come the day before, they can come a week before, just whenever they know they're going to need those one-day guest passes because they're just dated for the one day.
Yeah.
You do it 4 times a year, 4 separate occasions.
Yeah.
Or if it happens to be the weekend, somebody drops by, more people than you expected, you can go over to the community center, over to Public Safety Dispatch, and you can let them know you need 1 days as well.
Awesome. So that's really good to know, because I think at our last board meeting, someone says, well, what happened if the administration office is closed on the weekend? So you've addressed the fact that you can go to our public safety office and they will take care of you. So I think that's awesome.
Yes.
How does tenants gain access to amenities?
If you are a tenant, the property owners cannot give you their passes. Tenants typically have to come to the office. You can bring your lease and you fill out the application for tenant membership. So once you're approved, we'll call you in to pay your tenant member fees. So your cards are basically different from the homeowner's member cards. They say tenant on it. So they are tenant member cards, and you pretty much have the same privileges as the owners, only you don't vote during elections. So you have your tenant cards for everyone in the household, and you will get your 4 guest passes.
Awesome, good information. So there's obviously a lot of events when people drive by different amenities. They see sometimes a lot of people, and a lot of times it's not just the homeowners that are typically out there. It appears to be probably like a birthday party or event. So if a member wanted to have a party at one of our amenities, what do they need to do?
It depends on the amount of people. So if you have enough guest passes to cover everyone 9 and up, then you're fine. Another way to do it too is if you're inviting guests that also live here and have their member cards and you need just a few more, you requested your 6, that person you're inviting that also lives here, they can also request 6 as long as they are at your event with the guests, because again, owners need to be with their guests on the weekends. So that'll give you even more. But if it comes to where you need way more than that, you're gonna have to request wristbands.
Okay.
But going the wristband route, I do need a minimum of a month notice, and I can do wristbands as long as it doesn't fall on an event day of ours, or it's a holiday weekend. We do not do private wristband events on the holiday weekends.
Okay.
And using wristbands does require insurance. It's a 1-day special event binder, basically meaning it covers you and your guests for that day at that particular location.
Makes sense.
And there are fees involved depending how many wristbands you need. And wristbands, this is important, wristbands are for everybody 3 years old and up, including yourselves. Even though you have your cards, you do
Yes.
have to have a wristband on. Again, it's 3 years and up.
Makes sense. Awesome. Well, thank you for answering all those questions. I think our residents love to know, especially the idea that they can get an additional 6 guest passes 4 times a year. I think they would be excited to know that they can go to you guys as the admin team or public safety. With that being said, thanks for having genuine discussions with the GM and make it a great day.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Thank you.